Well, today is the busiest travel day of the year, both on the roads and in the sky. 5 News reporter Zoe Henry has spent the day out at XNA, where this weekend is expected to be the busiest since the start of the pandemic as well, with millions of people planning to reunite with family and friends for the holidays. She joins us live now after getting a front row seat to some of those reunions. Zoe?
Erica, like you just said, it is the busiest time of year here at the airport, and XNA is expecting to break records from pre-pandemic years. They're saying that this is the most travel they've seen since 2019.
At least 4 years.
It's probably around 2 or 3 years.
For some travelers, this Christmas was a long time coming, and this year they're ready to get back to what's most important.
Well, lots of family, lots of good food, presents, and just a good time.
While they face crowded airports and possible long lines, they say it's worth it.
It is a long way home.
Just to have.
It's going to be a good reunion.
XNA says if you're headed to the airport this week, you need to be prepared.
So if you are planning on traveling this holiday season, we are seeing numbers that are actually, yesterday we saw our TSA throughput. We had a higher increase of passengers than we did in 2019. So plan on getting to the airport extra early. Our parking, we have more than enough parking for everyone and anyone traveling this holiday season. And, make sure to wear things that will get you through TSA quickly.
Despite the Omicron variant threatening holiday gatherings, AAA says more than 109 million people will travel 50 miles or more from now until January 2nd. And AAA adds it expects more than 6 million people to hit the skies in the next few days. That's nearly tripling the amount of people who traveled last year during the holiday season.
I think we have to be really careful. I was glad that we all tested negative before we're coming and we're all fully vaccinated. That doesn't mitigate all the risks completely, but at least, we're trying to do this as safe as we can.
And the consensus was to share in love and not the bug. Now remember, before you hit the airport this week or whenever you're traveling, that you're going to need one of these because they're still required at every airport in the country, and you need them to get on your plane, anything else to go through TSA, etc. I'm live at XNA, covering news where you live. Zoe Henry, 5 News.
All right, Zoe, thanks. If you're waiting on friends or family to get into town tonight, here's a look at the latest arrival times on the XNA website. More than a dozen flights still scheduled to arrive, with the last flight landing at XNA shortly before midnight from Atlanta. You can keep up to date with all the departure and arrival times this holiday by going to flyxna.com.